Dave, quite the game this afternoon. I guess it couldn't have gone any better from your point of view.
Certainly first half. Wasn't bad considering we're a team who can't score any goals, according to some of the comments on Tuesday night. So look, no, it's a bit tongue in cheek. I think the first half was outstanding. I thought the first half on Tuesday was the same, other than, not having the finishing touches, but that's exactly what we wanted it to look like. That's exactly what our game model is. I thought the lads were brilliant. Second half, a little bit frustrating. Look, we've got Saturday, Tuesday. Over the next few weeks, we've got two sort of tranches of 6 games in 3 weeks. So I can accept it being a bit boring and seeing the game out and being professional. But I think it probably slipped into being a bit sloppy at times. So plenty for us to work on. We're nowhere near the finished article. We've got a lot of stuff to do, a lot of stuff to work on. But first half, we just absolutely blew away the team that was top of the league coming into the game. So really pleasing, and we go again Tuesday.
And looking at the starting 11 today, first league start for Oscar Threlkeld in place of Cam Fogarty and DJ back in up front. Just talk us through the selection decision today.
So Cam just felt his hamstring ever so slightly on Tuesday. He couldn't train Thursday, and look, we could have took a gamble. He didn't deserve to come up the side in terms of performances, but then when you look at the squad, you're almost thinking, well, should we be taking gamble with people when the players that are coming in is just as good? So yeah, I think it was just around making sure that we didn't push Cam to the limits. He had to come on today because of Regan picking up a little knock again, just another little bang, just an impact injury. But yeah, I think Cam's been outstanding, a little bit unlucky to not play, but again, it was just more around protecting him. And in terms of DJ, I think different games call for different players. We knew that we needed to beat their press at times today, and playing into DJ from a little bit deeper, it's one of his core skill sets, and he's been excellent, and he's working really hard. So yeah, we're going to have to rotate a little bit. I'm not massively keen on doing it constantly, but obviously we've got so many games coming up, we're going to have to make sure people are fresh, and expect to see a couple of changes on Tuesday probably. We'll assess where people are up to tomorrow, but yeah, it's competition for places is really high.
And in terms of the quality of the goals out there, again, another sort of couple of sublime efforts out there to get in the back of the net today.
A couple of unbelievable goals. Obviously not just the finishing, but the build-up play and how we got up the pitch, and building from deep. And we did have to miss the press out at times today, but we're more than capable, and that's not going long. That's playing forward with intent. So, like I said, first half it was outstanding. That's exactly what we want it to look like. That's, if you're trying to draw pictures or show video work to the players, well, you expect it to be and how you want it to be. That's a prime example.
And looking at the squad overall, you brought 2 players in this week. James Neal obviously played under you at Warrington Rylands, and young Owen Barker, formerly at Everton. What can you tell the fans about them?
Yeah, I think the centre-half position, we've had a lot of injuries and a lot of players missing for long periods, and it's an area we probably felt like we needed to strengthen because of the injuries. I think Aidan Walker's probably looking at possibly 12 weeks out post-operation, so obviously the date he gets his operation we'll have to wait and see, so he's going to be out for a long time. So we needed to strengthen at centre-half. James is a fantastic player. I signed him probably 4 years ago now at Rylands from Trafford, and his recovery, his defensive duels 1v1, he can play centre half, right back or midfield, so real quality addition. And young Owen, I think it was one of the ones where you think it's a bit of a project. I think it's going to take him a bit of time. He's not really played a lot of men's football. There was a lot of hype about him in the academy at Everton for a long period of time. I think he's had a couple of seasons where he's struggled injury-wise, but there was always the thought process that he would go on and play first-team football, either at Everton or maybe a step below. So I think we're lucky to get him here. I think he's been in at Huddersfield and a few other clubs in the league and the higher end of non-league, so really lucky to have him in. But came into a couple of sessions, really enjoyed it, loves the way we work, loves the club. So yeah, he's a real exciting talent, so definitely one to watch.
And in terms of going forward, I guess those players that are on the sort of long-term injury list, is there any other updates that you can give us?
Yeah, so slow but steady, I think, with Cal Spooner. I think he's got labral tear in his hip, so it's going to be slow and steady trying to rehab that back in. Obviously, Aidan's looking at an operation, hopefully, in the next couple of weeks. Owen Robinson is back now doing non-contact training, hopefully in full contact in a week or two, as long as he has no setbacks. Probably looking mid to end of November before he's back playing. And Bobby trained full contact Thursday, so Bobby's probably back available for selection as of next week. Ideally another session under his belt first, but yeah, we're getting there. Like I said, we just need to monitor Regan as well. He's took a bit of a knock, but I think it's more of a dead leg.
And looking ahead to Tuesday with Chasetown, a team that you've come up against quite a few times already this season, and there's obviously been history sort of during your time at the club. It's obviously in the league on Tuesday as opposed to the FA Trophy earlier on in the season. What you thinking ahead of Tuesday?
We just need to prepare for it properly and come in professionally and make sure that we apply ourselves and start from scratch. We've obviously beaten them twice this season, which is positive, but it doesn't mean that we come into the game with anything. So we need to make sure we turn up, we need to apply ourselves. It'll be a tough game. But yeah, really confident, looking forward to it. It's exciting getting ready and prepping for games at the minute. The lads are in great form, 7 wins on the bounce. We'll just keep rolling on.